Hey everybody, it's Friday, October 17th, and today's vlog is going to be a haul, and I am going to try to get another one up after this. I have a Dollar Tree haul from last week that I did, and I hadn't been able to upload it. I had 3 hauls actually, and for some reason the first one uploaded and it came back that it was too long and it was only 15 minutes and I didn't understand, so I just deleted them and decided I could break them each up into 2s, which means 6 hauls, but I don't know. So I'm going to try again with this one and we'll see what happens. So, thrift store haul from last week. Goodness. Klutz, disaster science. So awesome. Pages, pictures. Volcanoes. We're actually getting ready to make a volcano. So I thought that would be interesting. We have some weather books, but the pictures in here is what drew me to this one. So that, and then we have Atlas of the World. Actually, we already had this book. I'm going to show you the difference, and I stuck it way in the bottom, I think. No, here it is. I had them lined up for some reason. I had to stop and misaligned them. Okay. Here's the primary one. And we already had this book. I found it months ago at the thrift store. Starts with the Texas pledge song and just basic elementary, primary elementary age geography. So I found this time the intermediate one. So I picked up 2 of them. They're actually school discards. There was a ton of them. So, okay. As you can see, more detailed. I'm not going to go through everything for time's sake, but yeah, some more or less unit study type deal in here, broken down. So that's that. 2 of them. And I picked up a couple of readers. They're Hampton Brown. So basic stories. These are actually first grade readers, but they are kinder level now. So that will work for that. And then we have another one. Oops. Pretty much same deal. And this is so they can do some work independently once they get to that point. Then we have Flossie and the Fox. My older kids loved it, and I had to pick this one up. And Discovering the Universe, another science book, which talks about everything. So cute little projects in here, which I'm sure we'll cover. Down by the Bay, because I like the song, and that's what it's based off of. And it's very simple. Singapore math, and yeah, it's unused. This is grade 3 2B, so I will just get the rest of them. But for 20 cents, I couldn't pass this up. Then I found a Scott Forsman reading practice book, and basic type kind of stuff. So we will definitely get some use. I try to, I like that I find Texas editions because the rest of it has Common Core, but yeah, we'll get into that later. McGraw-Hill, Practice Makes Perfect, Basic Math. I just got this for everybody because it has just pretty much everything in it. Algebra, fractions, some decimals, percentages, stuff like that. I could use a refresher myself because math was not my strong suit at all. Usborne Time Traveler. I actually found this last month and I left it off because one of the kids had it and I didn't see it till after the haul. So, very cool book. Very, very cool. Lots of stuff in here. I love Usborne. In fact, I have a whole nother haul coming up on Usborne. Daily Paragraph Editing. This is grade 3. This is an Evan Moore book. And I was not going to leave this. I try not to get too many books ahead, grade levels ahead, but for 20 cents, I could not pass that. Right now, I'm being really picky about what I find because I pretty much have everything, and I don't have, I'm out of storage, really. With all this stuff I have now, I have nowhere to put it, and so it's frustrating. So I got to stop with the hauls. Yeah. Anywho, Waterwise, 5th grade. There was a kit, and I saw the kits. They had a ton of them, but they didn't have the books, and I wanted the books, and I left the kits. So it was something that water specialists came to the school and talked to the kids, and they left the kids. But anywho, we have the workbooks. So I picked up 2, and then we have the student guidebooks. So they each have 1, so that they can work through that, because it's still learning about water and recycling and things like that. Playing with magnets, easy to make science projects. So we love science projects, and they're into magnets. So then I found Time Fraction Money. Seemed like I've seen everybody with this book, but yeah, my older kids had it. This is grades 1 and 2, so we will put that up. Then I found Science for Fun, Hearing Sounds, easy to make science projects. And this is about vibrations, and then it goes into why it works and talking about sound waves. Placing some dried peas on the drum to show the sound effect variation. So, cool stuff for them. Making things change. So, a lot of chemistry stuff, freezing and melting. And I'm sure there's some sink float stuff. Pretty flowers, which we're actually getting ready to do this. So, this is going to come in handy. Then I found this awesome book on Nelson Mandela. It's Peaceful Protest. I love the illustrations in the book. I can't do the story. Very nice story. I'm glad I found this book. It's an awesome book. And there happens to be another one. The life of Hank Greenberg. Oh, cool. And I actually went back to the section just to glance one more time and found these last 2 books. They were actually in the wrong section, but that's why it helps to look behind other books, even if you think they're not of your interest, because people put things there, the workers put things there, and you wouldn't know it. So Kids Learn America, bringing geography to life with people, places, and history. And it's basically every state, and it tells about everything all the facts, the birds and the song and the flowers and Massachusetts, America's first college was founded. And then there's I guess like highlight. This is football team and basketball team, just stuff like that. All the major facts within a state. So we will definitely get a lot of use out of this. And yeah, here's our good old Texas, a good Lone Star State. So, and then the Alamo, bones of prehistoric wild dinosaurs, flying reptiles. So, yeah, get some nice activities out of here. And then it talks about down in different places where they have like the chili cook-off and the watermelon fest, just all kinds of stuff. So, great find there. Science projects and activities. Guess I was on the science kick. So, chemistry, earth, weather, livable, plant kingdom, beetles. I'm sure they're going to want to find some insects because they are so into collecting roly-polies every day. So, once they see this, they are going to be into it. Okay, and that is almost the end of the haul. One last thing, very important. I found a box of plaster of Paris, which I needed. I always keep, and I happened to find it, and it worked out because we were getting ready to do a project, and we need it. So, yeah, the kids are going to be excited, and I will definitely get that vlog. But this was $1, and it's an 8-pound box. And usually this stuff does not go bad, so I don't see anything being wrong with it. It's just a mangled box. Okay, I'm going to stop and move on to the next haul.